Standing at 195 centimeters tall, Lou Ferrigno was one of the tallest bodybuilders of his time, and still is one of the tallest bodybuilders to date. He had an impressive bodybuilding career, spanning 3 decades, and he competed with the very best of his time. This is his story. Louis Jude Ferrigno was born on November 9, 1951, in New York City in an Italian-American family. Growing up was tough for Lou. He lost 80% of his hearing and had trouble speaking due to a series of ear infections when he was a young boy. This caused Lou to be bullied during his childhood. He began reading comic books as a child and saw how powerful the superheroes were. He became obsessed with it, and he wanted to become strong to defend himself from the bullies. Lou started weight training at age 13, citing Steve Reeves as one of his role models. He could initially not afford to buy weights, so he made his own, using a broomstick and buckets, which he partially filled with cement. After graduating from high school, he became fully focused on bodybuilding, and in 1971 he would win the WBBG Team Pro Mr. America, and he would also place 4th in that year's AAU Teen Mr. America. The next year he would place 2nd in the WBBG Pro Mr. America, being defeated only by Bill Grant, and he would also place 2nd in his class in the Great NABA Mr. Universe contest. Lou would finally win big in 1973, as he would win the IFBB Mr. America and the IFBB Mr. Universe at the young age of 22, defeating great names of his era, such as Ken Waller and Mike Katz. 1974 would also be a successful year for Lou, as he would win the IFBB Mr. Universe again, and furthermore he would win the IFBB Mr. International and place 2nd in his first outing in the IFBB Mr. Olympia, being only defeated by a certain Austrian Oak. 1975 would see Lou compete again in the IFBB Mr. Olympia competition. He was determined to finally dethrone Arnold and become the best bodybuilder in the world. The lead-up to the contest was filmed for the documentary Pumping Iron. The documentary showcased both men training hard and also displayed the difference between Lou's and Arnold's personalities. Lou trained primarily in quiet spaces and accompanied himself with family, in contrast to Arnold, who trained at busy gyms and who spent a lot of time with fellow bodybuilders, reporters, and especially women. Lou Ferrigno, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Serge Dubré were preparing to go on stage to present themselves in the over 200-pound class. But, in the locker room, Arnold intimidated Lou at the last minute. Lou was visibly shaken, and subsequently placed 3rd in the contest. This defeat, and the realization that with bodybuilding he did not earn enough money, Lou decided to retire from competitive bodybuilding. His role in Pumping Iron did kickstart his acting career. Lou was cast as the Hulk in the Incredible Hulk TV show, and in all the following Hulk movies and TV shows, Lou would star as the Green Giant. Besides the Hulk, Lou would play many other roles in various media. Lou enjoyed acting, and the success that came with it, but the desire to compete in bodybuilding never left him. In 1992, at age 41, Lou returned to compete in the IFBB Mr. Olympia. He placed a respectable 12th. The next year, he would also compete again in the IFBB Mr. Olympia, in which he placed another respectable 10th. And in 1994, he would also compete in his final competition, the IFBB Mr. Olympia Masters. It was close, but Lou came in 2nd and was only beaten by Robbie Robinson. At his peak in the 70s, Lou Ferrigno stood at 195 centimeters tall and weighed around 130 kilos. His chest measured 150 centimeters, his waist 85 centimeters, and his arms 57 centimeters. Even though Lou never won an Olympia title, he remains one of the most respected and popular bodybuilders of his era, and his achievements in the sport should not be understated. This was the Muscular Historian. For more videos on Golden Era bodybuilding, check out the link in the description.